This is how traveling faster than light speed, like in Star Wars, could actually be possible.
In physics, there is a speed limit, the speed of light, right? It's a hard and fast speed limit. If you talk about trying to get to another star that's 4.25 light years away, that should automatically set in your mind, well, shoot, we can't get there any quicker than 4.25 light years, right? Well, there is a little bit of hope because there's a loophole in general relativity that establishes that hard speed limit. General relativity says we can expand and contract space at any speed, and we see evidence for this. Right after the Big Bang, there was something called an inflationary phase. If you were to pick two random points in this expanding bubble of the early cosmos, it would move away from you 10 with 30 zeros times the speed of light. We know from astrophysics and cosmology that this is possible, and so nature can do it on a grand scale. Can we potentially do it in a purposeful way? And so if you take his mathematics and you put it into physical form, it's going to look like my little cartoon here. That ring that goes around that little football, that's what's necessary to make the trick work. It has to be filled with something called exotic matter. What's exotic matter, right? So it's something that's equivalent to negative mass. We all understand positive mass, right? If your little brother hits you on the head with something, that's positive mass. Negative mass is not only zero mass, but it's a negative value. We have to highlight that as a problem. General relativity doesn't tell us how to make that. But if we could figure out how to make it, it would cause space-time to respond in such a way so that it would expand and contract to allow you to go to Proxima Centauri in 5.5 months.
Exotic matter. What would that be?
There's something in the context of quantum mechanics called negative vacuum energy density. That is something that could serve as a proxy for the idea of exotic matter and may help us one day make the idea of a space warp a physical real thing.